So we're here in the center place of San Miguel, and we are thinking about thoughts to energize for tomorrow. We have expressed one thought relative to the United Nations resident coordinator idea. And maybe we should enunciate a number of separate intentions and let each one of them get articulated in one's own thought bubble, so each thought bubble becomes a carrier of its own energy. So the thought, let's see what are the thoughts we should work with. We're going to work with the power of 8. So the thoughts have to do with the notion of consciousness. We're expressing global mindedness. How do we energize global mindedness? First, we need some common language, and then the notion of Poe is suggested that facilitate the development of common language and common understandings on the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual levels, taking into consideration economics, energy, ethics, and health. So those notions can be articulated in your own thought, in your own thoughts tomorrow, and energize it with your Kundalini energy. You do some formal breathing, and then put the energy out. Put the energy on each of the thoughts, and make the thought. Just formulate the thought as simple as you want. Make the thought Po. Make the thought ninth wave. Make the thought United Nations resident coordinator. Make the thought peace. Make the thought it's your thought. The common thoughts we're looking for are those I just articulated. We need a United Nations resident coordinator to help distribute funds in the future. We're talking about how we organize for the future. How do we? Are we going to listen to some of the crazy people that talk to us every day on television? We don't need their permission to do what we are doing. Every country can set up its own United Nations resident coordinator, and then we will organize ourselves. It's a self-organizing system. Those that choose to participate only through the way the United Nations exists now will remain untrained. And we'll have to encourage them to join. I'm encouraging the Mexican United Nations resident coordinator to join me. For some reason, they don't get back to me. They don't know what to do with the piece of paper or the email that's on their desk. That's the problem. At least Kate White had the intelligence to know that she should object to me formally, so she did. A meaningless, unfortunate waste of energy was trying to stop me from calling myself the interim United Nations resident coordinator, because I am still doing it, have not stopped, and I told her when she reported me, so now she reported me. What does it mean? She's reported me. To whom? Who did she report me to? How come I haven't heard from any of them? How come none of them are objecting to the fact that I want to be the actually, I don't want to be the UN resident coordinator, but I want to train the person what he should be doing. And one of the things they should be doing is working with the United Nations Global Compact. But according to the MOU that the United Nations Global Compact people signed with the ISO group, this document commits the United Nations to promote the ISO 26000. I don't understand. And here's another thought. I don't know if I should keep this one. Not another thought. End of transmission. I will do a separate one. Hello.